What is up, everybody? Steve here today, and we really have to just talk about the moral, just the creatively, just bankruptcy of Sony right now. They have announced Horizon Zero Dawn remastered version for the PS5. There's gonna be at all major retailers. People have been asking, when are they going to show their new games? What are they going to show you their new games from the first party studios? Because they have been coasting by this year from third party games. They paid money to make it second party on their systems. Some real BS right there. Because it's like, where are your first party games at besides Astrobot and Concord, which was a flop? They just say, hey, we're just going to give you the same slop you played before. A PS4 game is being remastered for the PS5. Why is this being done? I asked myself, but then I always got to realize that PlayStation can just put the PlayStation logo on anything, and their fan base will buy it. The same studio that rejected a Days Gone sequel, but gave you The Last of Us Part 2 remaster. So they're doing the same thing with Horizon Zero Dawn. I don't even know what they rejected to make this have life at this point in time. It's just getting utterly ridiculous. I would not be buying this. I played the game on my PS4. The game looks great on PS5. Why does this need to exist? I don't know. And they have been pushing this character super hard lately. She has a Lego game. She has the VR game. They're getting her a movie or a TV show. I just don't get it. Sure, the world was interesting, but this character is really boring as crap. And the game was boring too. Just the visuals were amazing, but the game is pretty much boring to me. So I just don't understand why this is getting so much love. But here we are. The several iteration of a game you played before. This seems to be Sony's MO. Won't be surprised when they give us God of War 2018 remastered again for PS5. That announcement is probably coming very soon as well too, because Sony can't make new games. They're going to give you the same game you played last generation at a higher frame rate. And people are complaining about the PS5 Pro just showing off old games at that showcase. Here's another old game playing better on the PS5 Pro. It's just, the jokes just write themselves. Like, what is Sony doing right now? Well, let's see what people got to say about this right here. So the rumors were true. Total waste of time and resources just for a quick cash grab. Come on, PlayStation facepalm. Who is going to buy this other than Sony fanboys who just buy everything that PlayStation puts out? Like, who's legit going to buy this thing? Like, just buy the PS4 copy. Save yourself. That thing is like $5 to $10. It looks great on the PS5. So I don't see who will buy this. Remastered for what? Same thing I'm asking. Like, why is this being remastered? Remastering a 2017 game that looks great, screams you have no new ideas. Which is very scary, because what are they doing over there? All PlayStation does is make video games. Why are they not making video games? Why are they just rehashing the same old video games? This is getting scary. This is some scary territory right here. They just keep bringing out the same stuff over and over again. Remaking a 2017 game instead of a 10-year-old game or older will always be effing hilarious to me, but Horizon sold a lot. Yeah, I just don't get it. A game... See, when they started doing these sort of remastering and remakes, it was for games that were super old. So when you played the game, it felt so old and obsolete, just controls and all that. But now they're just remastering games that play perfectly fine. It's just getting dumb. It's getting really stupid with this one. Sony goes full dumb with this one. I agree. Why does this even exist? And who is asking for it? I don't know. I will definitely like to know who is asking for these remasters of these PS4 games. Horizon Zero Dawn remastered before Bloodborne. At least the fans have been clamoring for the Bloodborne remake, even though I still like this is like a PS4 game. So I don't understand the thing of remastering games that came out last generation. It just seems dumb to me. If they need to remaster games, it needs to be older games, not just games that came out last generation. I just don't get their appeal to buy games that came out last generation that played perfectly fine on your system. Is Sony just brain dead? Why the F are they remastering this game before Bloodborne? I just don't get it. Do they want to financially fail or something? Oh, I hate that we keep getting this effing remasters, but man, I wouldn't mind getting Horizon Zero Dawn though. Okay, people say they hate the remasters, which I do, but apparently they have to be selling, right? You would think like the Last of Us Part 1 and 2 had to be selling like hotcakes, because why do they keep doing these remasters of fairly recent games? It just doesn't make any sense unless they have to be selling. So enjoy that $700 console, guys. Pay $700 to play Horizon Zero Dawn for the second time. That is crazy. That is some crazy work right there. Good has been a while since Horizon haters cried. What type of copium is this? This is gonna be the person who buys this game day one. This all this comment tells me. They're gonna buy the same game they played before day one. Just ridiculous. Sony spending $5 million to make $10. What for? Nobody asked for this. I'm so tired of this franchise. They are bombarding you with just this character in general. It's just crazy. I've seen them push no other character as much as Aloy. Like, they really want Aloy to be the mascot of PlayStation. I guess that's what their move is. Sony will remaster any game but Bloodborne. Okay. Sony is fumbling just so hard. Developing a console just to release an already good looking stable games. What a waste of time and resources. Unbelievable. But hey, they gotta sell you that brand new system to play old games you played before. Kids can't fathom looking at a new game, right? Horizon Zero Dawn, PS4 Pro versus PS5 Pro. Same thing. Same thing exactly. Another remaster for a remastered PS5 console. Might as well. They give you a remastered console when I have a remastered game to go along with it. This is embarrassing. Sony are some clowns right now, pretty much. Remaster Station 5 Pro. Very accurate name right there. One new PlayStation games. Nope, you'll get remasters to play on your remaster Station 5 Pro. The market leader. This is embarrassing. This whole generation has been embarrassing for Sony, bro. And they are the market leaders. People are bragging about them selling like over 60 million consoles. And they can give you nothing but remasters after remasters. This is their fruit of their labor from them being market leaders. This is crazy. TV show must be around the corner. So yes, because they're making a TV show, they have to give you the same game you played before to sell to new people. Instead of making new games. That's great. Stop it with the remasters. This game looks freaking beautiful as is. Come on now. This remaster is extremely unnecessary. They should have remastered Bloodborne instead for their fans. Bro, Sony aren't being the accusations. I remember when Sony had a variety of fun games being constantly released. Those days are dead and gone. Enjoy your remaster. Enjoy playing Horizon for the 10th time. Enjoy playing Lazos for the 10th time. And they're going to do God of War probably as well too. So that's the future. PlayStation wants you to spend $700 plus on a PS5 Pro to play remasters of video games that are less than 10 years old and never need a remastering. Meanwhile, 4 years into the generation, we are still waiting for first-party exclusives from their marquee studios. Where are the games at? Where are the first-party games at? They can keep doing this whole smoke and mirrors with this whole, like, we're going to pay these third-party games, these third-party studios to make their games exclusive. But I know you don't got no first-party games, Sony. It's very obvious. That's why you're doing these whole remaster nonsense right here. The well has run dry for their first-party studios, and it's very evident at this point. I can finally confirm that Sony PlayStation has definitely burned 99% of their stuff made before 2017. The Last of Us remastered and now this, when these games clearly aren't that old to be remastered. Experience mid with the power of the PS5 Pro. The state of gaming when everybody plays. Okay. This is pointless. I'm gonna conclude it right here. This remaster is pointless. This is dumb. But I see why they're doing it, because they're making a TV show, and by their logic, they have to make a new shiny box with the PS5 logo on it to show you the same game you played before last gen. It's getting ridiculous, and I hope they just stop doing this. But they probably won't, because their diehard zealots are gonna buy this day one and clamor about this game they played before, which is just ridiculous. So get used to this trend of them remastering the previous gen's games, the popular games. It makes no sense to me, but hey, people are buying these games when it's like you can make brand new games, new ideas, but just rehash the same crap as what they're trying to do here. Just lazy cash grabs at the end of the day. But those are my thoughts about this. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like if you like this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and peace.